Karen thought she could hand out my lake spot like free candy. But when I cut off the water supply and drained the lake, her little exclusive party ended in chaos. Owning a private lake cabin means peace, quiet, and plenty of water for my family and me. I had invested years into maintaining the shoreline, keeping it clean, and making sure fishing and boating stays safe. What I didn't expect was Karen, the self-declared HOA enforcer, deciding she had the right to hand out my lake access to her friends. It started one Saturday afternoon. I drove down to my cabin, only to find a group of strangers partying on my dock, blasting music, grilling food, and swimming. The cars lined up like it was a public park. I asked, "Excuse me, who gave you permission to use my dock?" One of them smirked. Karen said it's community property. I could already hear her voice in my head. Sure enough, Karen appeared with her trademark smug grin. "This is HOA managed, which means I can let my friends enjoy it. If you don't like it, call the cops." But here's what Karen didn't know. The lake wasn't fed by some natural spring. I owned the pumping system that maintained the water levels, and without it, her little lake party wouldn't last a day. So I played along. "Enjoy it while it lasts," I said calmly, and walked away. The next morning, I shut down the pump. Slowly, the water level began to drop. By noon, the dock was sitting on mud, and Karen's friends were staring at stranded kayaks and ruined floats. The grills went cold, the music stopped, and the laughter turned into angry shouting at her. When the sheriff came, Karen tried her usual act. He vandalized the lake. He ruined everything. But I handed over the documents. Deed, pump ownership, water rights, all legally mine. The sheriff just shook his head. "Ma'am, you had no right to use this property. In fact, this is trespassing." Karen's face turned red. Her friends stormed off, blaming her for the embarrassment. She had promised them free fun, but instead, she delivered mud and humiliation. And me? I turned the pump back on days later after filing a trespass order. Now the lake sparkles again, but only for those invited.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.